Hi guys, I'm Soumya and I'm back again with another video. So I hope you're all well and safe. So on this channel I make a lot of bookish content, and in today's video I'll tell you 10 reasons why I read. All my life people have asked me that why do you read so much, because I'm surrounded by non-readers, and recently I've been getting a lot of comments from people who have been asking me, why do you read so much, what's the use? So these 10 reasons are my personal reasons. Let me know in the comments if as a reader you relate to these reasons, and you can give your own reasons as well. So let's get started. So the first reason is pretty basic. I have been a reader all my life. My mother is a reader, so when I was a child, she made it a point to inculcate the habit of reading in me. So when you get into a habit right from your childhood, it stays. I'm not saying that people don't become readers in their adulthood. So many people do, but in my case, it's a childhood habit. Now moving on from the basics, the second reason is perspective. Supposing I read autobiographies and biographies of people who became successful, I read about their challenges and struggles that they had to overcome. When I read fiction, I read about the challenges faced by the fictional characters. So in this way, reading lends me a perspective that life is not supposed to be easy. If life is not easy in fiction, how can you expect an easy reality? The third reason is that I'm not a people's person. When I meet new people, it's not like I don't want to talk or something, but it's just like I don't know what to say. So when it comes to books, you don't have to say anything, you just have to read. The book provides you the content, you don't have to generate any content on your part. So that is another reason. Okay, so this one is going to seem contradictory to what I just said, the previous reason, but try to understand what I'm saying. Even though I'm not a people's person, even introverts have their favorite people. And even introverts have people in their lives that they like to talk to, communicate with. And when you lose somebody, it can be a friend, it can be a cousin, it can be a partner, anybody, it doesn't matter. And books cannot replace actual people who are really special to you, but books can distract you from their absence. This is something that you can understand if you have gone through it. The next reason is information. Now this is not the first reason on this list, I know, but this is a pretty important reason for me. The thing is, when you read non-fiction on different topics, you obviously learn a lot of new things. Your knowledge expands, and if you're somebody who likes to learn new things, reading is an activity that you cannot stop yourself from doing. I was that child who used to buy encyclopedias from the book fairs so that I could learn new facts. Now, as an adult, I love reading non-fiction books on topics of my interest. Next one is that I love talking or expressing my thoughts about books. I don't necessarily have to talk. I can also write my thoughts down, and that makes me happy. So I used to write book reviews even as a child. So I love expressing my thoughts about books, and the more books I read, the more thoughts I'm able to express. The next reason is that reading has made me a patient and a calm person, because reading as an activity requires patience. If you listen to non-readers talking about why they won't pick up a book, this is one of the reasons that they give a lot, that you need to sit down and read, and they just can't sit still for so long, because it's an activity of patience. And why I really appreciate being calm and patient is because that makes sure that I am not an impulsive decision maker. That has been my personal experience, at least. The next reason is pretty simple as well. Reading is my preferred source of enjoyment and entertainment. Don't get me wrong, I like movies as well. I watch TV series and Netflix and all as well. But when it comes to choosing one thing that I enjoy the most, it's reading. Like, I became a reader as a child, but even as I grew up, I used to gravitate towards reading more than any other activity. Because of the world getting all digital and because of social media, you see so many readers out there, and you realize that you are not the only one after all, and that makes you feel happy. You see it's a global community, and then you see in your own country there are so many readers, and in your own city as well. And the final one is that reading helps in your language skills, whichever language that you choose to read in. Now the scope of any language is very vast, and reading alone doesn't make you an expert in that language, but you start to get the hang of it. You start to learn different things, how to say and express different thoughts in that language, and that's how it improves your communication skills. So that's it. These were the 10 reasons why I love to read and why I read. This video is kind of my love letter to reading. Let me know if you relate to any of these, and let me know your own reasons as well in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you want to connect with me on my social media, the links are in the description box. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye and stay safe.